So, I'll Miss You actually stemmed from another song that I was writing, probably over a year ago, called Memories. And that song stemmed from the loss of my grandmother. But I wanted the sad song, so to speak, to have more of a universal reach, because I feel that loss is something that we as human beings have all experienced in some way or form. Right, so I wanted the song to have that reach, and so I sat down with it. And after experiencing some different things in my personal life, I was inspired to write the lyrics for "I'll Miss You." And what was really interesting about that is all of the guitar parts that I had, I ended up reusing on the piano. So like the piano part you hear in the song was actually written on the guitar, and I even have a YouTube short where I'm playing those parts on the instrument. But everything after that just sort of kind of fell into place, and I found that to be really interesting, because usually that doesn't happen. I'm very much a perfectionist when it comes to making songs, and so usually it takes me weeks, if not months, to get something that I really like. But this happened. I mean, the entire song basically fell in my lap in an evening, which is pretty cool. Now the cover art, that's interesting, because that's actually not a professionally done photo. I made that in Canva, of all things, and that image of myself I actually took in my bedroom. So I was that guitar I had in the photo I actually just got from the Fender custom shop. The guys over at Fender built that guitar for me. Love it, by the way. I mean, all of my videos feature it now. All the songs too. I think starting with Toward the Fire, I believe, I'll have that guitar on the recordings. But anyway, so I knew I needed something involving it, because I was thinking in my head, man, I need to have like a branded thing. I want that guitar to be just a part of the artist image, right? So I was like, okay, I need a picture, because I got the guitars. Okay, time to do it. And I didn't have time to schedule a shoot with anybody, so what I did was I took my bed and all of the other stuff and kind of just shoved it in the corner and used thumbtacks and kind of stapled a sheet up on the wall and stood in front of it. Took a bunch of really bad photos, by the way, and some of them are just awful, but ended up landing with that one. I was like, yeah, I can work with that. So I sat down in Canva and, like a digital Geppetto the Cobbler, just was hacking away at it until I had something that looked halfway decent. But that's the story behind the album art. Now, the guitar solo I actually recorded super late at night. I want to say it was like 1 a.m. and I was laying down to go to bed, and I started singing the melody of it, the main melody from the solo, and I was like, holy crap, I gotta lay this down right now or I'm gonna forget it. And so I ended up getting up and going and did the solo in about 3 takes. One of my favorites, I think, that I've done. It was actually a lot longer than it was, or is, but I ended up chopping it down for that. I mean, all of my songs I try to have some kind of meaning behind. I don't ever write a song just for the sake of writing a song. I also try to have one out regularly, so there's not an extended period where I'm not doing anything. And I find that for a lot of it, it really just kind of boils down to my own personal experiences, and that's where all of my songs come from. I mean, I've been playing music now for way too many years. And so it's when I find myself kind of getting stuck, I can go back. I have, honestly, 10, 15, maybe even 20 years now of stuff stored away I can just kind of pull from. And so whenever I find something that really inspires me, I go for it. And hopefully that comes across in the recordings and anything. But if you've taken the time to listen to any of my music, just know that you mean the world to me. You really, really do. And I'll keep trying and keep working my hardest to keep the quality top notch. But anyway, be on the lookout for the next one. That one's coming very, very soon. It sounds great. At least I think so. But anyway, If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment below any questions that you might have I'd be curious about, and I'll see you guys next time.